What's up, guys? This is Eric from GameShampoo.com. I am taking a little bit of time out of playing the Elder Scrolls PvP beta today, which is running Friday and Saturday, and which we will have coverage up on Valentine's Day, to show you this. This is the special limited edition of Bravely Default for the 3DS. They actually made a limited number of these, unlike a lot of the so-called limited edition things that they just print until people stop buying them. This one actually sold out on Amazon and at GameStop and all the other places. I want to say a good 2 months or 3 months before it released, maybe 2 months, I'd say. And it comes in this huge box, and it has a lot of bonuses that you can see kind of listed on the bottom here. I'm not actually 100% sure what I got in this aside from the usual art book soundtrack kind of thing. So this is going to be kind of a surprise for me too. As you can see, hopefully, it's kind of segmented into 2 parts here, so it looks like it's going to probably fold out like a book once I peel off the stickers from the side here. But let's check out the back and the front covers first, because this game has some really awesome artwork in it, and want to get an idea of what we're getting into here. So embark on the ultimate fantasy RPG for the Nintendo 3DS. Explore the vast world of Luxendark, I'm going to say, as a warrior of light. Battle, form flexible strategies by combining jobs and abilities, which is, I might add, kind of like the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance sort of job system, which I like a lot. Time your turns tactically with the new Brave and Default system. A new breed of turn-based command battle has arrived. So basically the Brave and the Default systems, if you play the demo, you'll know are kind of these 2 sort of paradigms you can put your party in. If you go with Default, that's basically defending for a turn. You can't do anything, but you're building up energy on that turn, and if an enemy attacks you, then you take less damage from the attack. So it's basically like a defense, but you're charging up, and then doing a default will give you a Brave point, and then you can click Brave on your next turn, or you can default and save up a bunch of Brave points, and basically you can expend Brave points to do 2 actions in 1 turn, or I think there are certain actions that require a Brave point to do. So it's kind of all about timing your defaults to block the big enemy attacks and then charging up big attacks of your own to launch back at other people. So that's what they're referring to with Brave and Default there. Connect. Use Summon Friend to call friends' characters into battle. Use Abililink to borrow their abilities. Rebuild your home village using the Street Pass feature, and be a part of the community in this fresh take on the single-player RPG. And, unfortunately, basic reading functionality is needed to enjoy this game. What a shame. So this set includes the game, which is that big, so everything else in here must be pretty large. The Bravely Default original soundtrack on a mini album, a Bravely Default art book. This game has some absolutely fantastic art in it, so that's actually a really cool bonus if it's a good book, which we'll see in a second. And there are 34 AR cards. Wow, that is a lot of AR cards. I haven't messed with anything AR on my 3DS since the Kid Icarus video that I did almost 2 years ago. So maybe we'll have to bust out the camera and the 3DS and the AR cards again and do an AR video for Bravely Default. That would be kind of cool. And as I'm picking at this sticker over here, Bravely Default is rated teen for fantasy violence, mild blood, mild suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. So opening up here, and this is the view inside. Okay, so it does open up like a book, like I thought. So hopefully nothing falls out on the ground. Alright, perfect. That is... oh, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's actually a really nice set, until I threw some of it on the ground. There you go, that was the CD falling out of there. So, oh wow. So the cards actually come in their own little deck. Let's dig in here and open these up, since this is the first thing in the package. Oh well, they're all wrapped up in plastic, just like, you know, a deck of magic cards. Excuse me, a deck of magic cards or something like that would be. So I'll do a video later where I kind of take apart all the cards, and I don't know if I'll do all of these because there's a ton in here, but you know, just real quick, let's cycle through a couple just so you kind of get a feel for what kind of stuff is in here. Looks like a lot of characters and classes and stuff like that. Really nice artwork on these. Some of it's like in-game stills, some of it's more like concept art kind of stuff. You know, pretty nice looking though. So I'll go through that stuff later. And we've got the game, which they really want you to know it also plays on the 2DS. I think it's something to stab this with to get it open. So pen up here. Okay, there we go. So there is the actual game box, fairly similar to the special edition box, as you can see. The back, you know, says all the same stuff that I read earlier. We've got a Club Nintendo code in here, so I'm going to just toss that over there. And we got the manual, which shows off some of the really nice artwork that goes into the game. And it's a fold-out kind of deal, so interesting. So this just shows off the controls of the game and you know, basic flow of battle and character abilities and Nintendo Network stuff. But it's not really like a complete manual. And then we've got the game cart right there. Just plain black for the title. And nothing, you know, behind, no dual-sided image or anything like that. So that's that. Here's the CD, which tried to escape earlier. We've got the creepy noseless lady on the front. Lord Voldemort's daughter or something. And then there's the back. Okay, so really tiny letters here. They show the names of the songs on here, so I'll just read those because there's only about 10. Overture to Hope is the first one. Number 2 is Land of Beginnings. Number 3 is Horizon of Light and Shadow. Number 4 is The Gongs of Battle. 5 is Sylvan Tranquility. 6 is Under a Hollow Moon. 7 is He of the Name. 8 is Windswept Day. 9 is Land of Radiant Flowers. And 10 is Ship Upon the Open Skies. Might need to get that pen again to force this thing open. There's not really a good spot to dig in and open it. Hopefully that'll do it. And almost, there we go. I think that's probably good. So, let's see if there's anything, you know, more artwork or anything like that inside of the CD case. Looks like there's a little tiny pamphlet that folds open. There's a little bit of artwork and information about the songs and stuff like that. I don't So there's a message in here from the composer of all of the music for Bravely Default, and it's written out in both English and Japanese. So let me take a swig of water and I guess I'll read that. Greetings everyone, my name is Revo, or Revo. I think Revo. Revo? Revo. Let's say Revo. R-E-V-O. Trying to remember what the Japanese pronunciation of that would be. My name is Revo, and I composed all music for Bravely Default. I'm so glad that this lovable game, which I enjoyed very much as one of the game users, will be released worldwide. Furthermore, if you like it, that'll be awesome. I agree. I think it will be awesome if I like it. As for Bravely Default, which you are just about to play, I composed a new piece in addition to the original music for Bravely Default Flying Fairy, which was released in Japan in October 2012. That long ago, man, it's taken a long time for this to get over here. I imagine that a new piece would be used at the battle with powerful enemy. However, don't be discouraged, and I would like you to get a glorious victory. A posture that you get up again and again if you fell down. A heart that you never fail the difficulties. I believe these are true bravery. I love Japanese games and consequently culture. I have experienced many things since I was a child and built myself and my music. Then it's not only Japan, but also I am affected by various culture and music from Europe and America. If you like this game and music, I hope to see you someday. Goodbye for now, Revo. Kind of, it's funny that like the translation in the game seems really good, but slightly broken in the message. But it's actually pretty cool that they put a message from the composer in the album slipcover. And then here's the actual CD itself. Yep, okay, making sure I'm holding it the right way. So I'm actually pretty excited to listen to that. The demo seemed like it had some really good music in it. And then we've got like a little sleeve kind of thing that opens up in this half that has the album in it. And it has this art book, which is, I love that sound. So just a floppy little kind of paperback thing. And I will not go through the whole thing because it's actually pretty long, but it looks like there's some pretty good stuff in here. We can see here like class artwork and concept art for the various characters, NPCs and stuff like that. These dudes are the Sky Knights. I don't really know what their role is in the game, but I will soon enough, I guess. And we've got who I assume to be the titular flying fairy over here. Yep, that would be her. Just some, like, here's the album cover, but blown up a little bit. Some accessories on the other side of that page. I don't know if that came across super well. Concept art for, I believe that's the same lady on the album cover. I just really love the style that this game's artwork is drawn in. You know, just like super beautiful, kind of like soft colors and soft corners, and kind of like almost chibi in the sense that their features aren't super pronounced, but also like kind of realistic in terms of coloring in the characters and their features and stuff like that. Their hair and their clothes look really nice. There's a lot of great subtle detail. I think I'm going to enjoy looking through this art book very thoroughly. Square Enix, you know, they put out some really awesome art. So, from what I've seen of this game, it looks really good. I've heard that it's pretty fun. The demo seemed really good. So if you are into If you're into these kind of games, and if you like what you're seeing here, this collector's edition seems like a really good package. It's only $50, but like I said, I believe it is all sold out in pretty much all of the major stores. So you might have to take to eBay or something like that if you want to find a copy of this. So let's close it out with some really nice environmental artwork right there. And I will look through the rest of this later, but it seems like a great book, and it seems like a really great collection overall. I think was tucks in there, maybe. The real test is if I can close this thing without having the entire thing fall apart. Alright. Got it. So that's Bravely Default Flying Fairy. That's the collector's edition for the 3DS. And hopefully I should have a review of this up pretty soon. Right now, like I mentioned before, is super busy because I'm going to have to go back to dying in the Elder Scrolls Online PvP pretty soon. And then we're going to be writing up a huge preview of that, so look for that on Valentine's Day. And look for various other reviews and Elder Scrolls coverage and all that kind of stuff as the next week goes on. But hopefully I can find some time to review this. If not, I really liked the demo, and I really like what I've played of this at trade shows and stuff like that. It seems really cool, but obviously it's a really big game, so you know, that's subject to change. But this is definitely a really cool collector's edition, definitely worth the $50, especially if you're a fan of some good art and some good music. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.